up, ladies and gentlemen? It's actually super sunny outside today. I need to get some sunglasses on, but what we came here to talk about today is actually I went by my local Dollar Tree. I frequent them for like snacks and stuff like that, and I came across they have a new oil. Previously they had like SMB oil, and a lot of people had done testing on it, and it actually turned out like that oil was fine. But this is actually driver's choice. They have it in 10W30 and also 5W30. So let me flip the camera around so I can actually get the back camera on my phone. It's better than the front one, and I'll show you what's going on here. Alright, so there she is in all her glory, the driver's choice 10W30 motor oil, and this is API service stamped or whatever, SAE 10W30, so it does conform to the regulations for calling it a true 10W30 motor oil. And looking online, actually some people have already run these through the Wix oil analysis pre-run before they've run it in a car, and everything seems to be fine. Nothing came back, you know, crazy like they were cutting anything in particular. Obviously this is only 16 ounces, whereas what's a full quart? 32 ounces? I forgot how to math. So this is realistically $2 per quart motor oil. I'm going to go ahead and add this into my Honda Accord because it is low on oil, but I would not be afraid to put this in an older car or something I didn't necessarily, not that I don't care about it, but I wouldn't be putting this into like a brand new 2016 or a turbo car by any means. But to hold you over in a pinch, like for example this Accord just needs a little bit of oil. I'm going to be dumping the oil out of this car here soon anyway when I go to turbo it. I'd say new Dollar Tree oil is better than no oil, or better than extremely old oil. So just take that with a grain of salt. Obviously this is just my opinion. I've actually thought about, and comment down below if you think I should actually do it, but filling up one of my cars entirely with Dollar Tree oil and doing an oil analysis, comparing it to another oil, to the Dollar Tree oil or the driver's choice oil. So let's pop the hood open and add this oil to the car and actually see what it looks like when we pour it out of the bottle. Alright, before I continue on this video, I did a little bit more research online. I want to put one little caveat in there. I looked up this oil, and this oil is approved GF5, which means it's the current approved standards for gasoline motor engines introduced in 2010 or newer. And then GF5 supersedes GF4, 3, 2, and down the line. So this is up to code and to spec for all gasoline engines. And then it's also SN rated, which means it's the latest spec for all current automotive engines. So I guess automotive and gasoline, they have two different ratings. I don't know, but it's the current rating for both GF5 and SN. I didn't know that before, but I'll let this video continue on. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go. Alright, so there she is, the F22 B2. This is the car that's going to get the Turbo Love treatment. She is a little low on oil. Just pulled the dipstick out a second ago. I guess I'll show y'all. Yeah, so she's right at the bottom dot. She needs some more oil. And I don't want to go ahead and... Well, I am going to go ahead and put the Dollar Tree oil in there. So I'm not expecting anything like crazy colors or... Ah, it's actually got a seal on it. No way. Okay. Let me pop that open. I don't know what I'm expecting exactly, but I don't know. Well, it looks like oil, that's for sure. Okay, well, it looks like oil, it smells like oil, I guess it's oil. So there you have it, guys. Comment down below if you think I should even take the time to do an oil analysis once I do a full fill up of Dollar Tree oil, or should I just stay away from it? Has anybody had any experience with this stuff? Is it just like super bad? It just intrigues me that you can almost buy everything nowadays at the Dollar Tree. Like the dollar stores I thought they would you know, have less products to actually offer nowadays with inflation, but it seems like they're just gaining more and more products. So comment down below, let me know. I'm going to be recording the video going over this car actually in the next day or two, so look out for that. This is the 1995 Accord that I'm using in the budget $500 turbo car challenge. There's a bunch of other channels that are participating, 802 Garage, Wideband, and some other ones. So I'll put those all down below in the description. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you up to date.